I think most people can agree with me when I say this. Twitch is not the platform it once was, and it's not exactly built with small creators in mind. And well, that's exactly why I'll be leaving Twitch for Kick, and I'm never looking back. What's up, everybody? How you doing today? My name is David DeFranco, and welcome back to my main channel. I do have a secondary channel right below. It's called Creative Finance, where I make videos all about Kick, YouTube, the Amazon Influencer Program, my eBay sales. It's all right below. Check it out. I appreciate it, and I appreciate you. Okay, so let's jump right back into the topic of today's video, guys. I am leaving Twitch, and I'm never going back. Now, first of all, I gotta make this clear. I realize this is not the first time I've left Twitch, but you have to keep in mind, every time I make a big decision like this, it's for a very important reason. Doing what's best for me and my content. Nobody understands my content better than I do. I'm the one who creates it. I'm the one who publishes the content. I see behind the scenes analytics. I see the revenue. I see everything that goes in and out of my content creation career. So obviously at some point in that career, I had to make some kind of change, right? And by that I mean, yeah, I've switched from Twitch to YouTube. I've even streamed on Mixer. My streaming days started on Ustream.tv. I've experimented with so many different things out there, and I always seem to come back to Twitch because in most people's eyes, mine included, it's the one that makes the most sense, right? It's got the most people, the biggest audience, so you would think that's the easiest place to grow. I could not be more wrong when I say that. And perhaps today's video will not only help myself, but help you as well. Okay, so going into this video, you need to think of Twitch as a metropolis and Kick as a small town. And I think this is an amazing analogy that just makes sense. When you go into a large city, you see so many opportunities, so many people, so many places to go into, and so many things to do. That's exactly what Twitch feels like. I mean, Twitch obviously is the top streaming platform as of today in regards to overall numbers. But most of those numbers are going to the big streamers, the 1% of streaming as a whole. And guys, I hate to tell you this, but you and I are likely never, ever going to reach the 1%. We're just not going to. It's not realistic. And guys, honestly, that's not exactly a bad thing because I don't really want 20 or 30,000 people watching me at one given moment. That would just make my anxiety go insane. But hey, to have 100 to 200 people at a moment's notice would be pretty cool, not gonna lie. And that's so achievable on a much smaller platform like Kick, which brings me back to my analogy. Kick is like a small town. You go in there, you meet people, and those people should, in theory, know who you are after a little while because it's not as busy. It's not as saturated as somewhere like Twitch is. And guys, honestly, Kick does have more of a small community vibe. I say small community because people always seem to throw those words out there, myself included, but guys, it is the god honest truth. Kick is just so much smaller and it feels less, what's the word, intimidating. Honestly, it's how I felt on Mixer. Mixer was so much smaller, but unfortunately Mixer never succeeded, which still really surprises me because they had the funding backed by Microsoft. I guess Microsoft just gave up too early, but hey, it is what it is. Things happen for a reason, thus Kick entering the chat, literally. Okay, so let's get into my reasons. I have a bunch of notes in front of me of why I'm switching permanently away from Twitch to Kick. First of all, Twitch is absolutely plastered with advertising. And guys, let me make this clear. I am by no means a hater of advertising because I make money through ads on YouTube and Twitch. But man, let me tell you this right now. As a Twitch viewer, Twitch ads are worse than they ever have been. How many times have you tried going from Twitch stream to Twitch stream simply because you wanted to find someone new and interesting to watch? But in order to find someone new and interesting to watch, you have to sit through like 30 seconds to 60 seconds, maybe even 90 seconds of ads before you can even meet this person. That's absolutely mind-blowing to me. And it's crazy that a company, Twitch, who is owned by Amazon, feels the need to throw so many ads in our faces. Ask yourself this, does Twitch/Amazon really need all that money? Part of me says no, I can't express this enough. Twitch is owned by Amazon. Amazon is one of the largest corporations in the world. They make more money than anyone knows what to do with. It's like to the point where it's absolutely insane. And guys, I love Amazon. I use Amazon pretty much weekly at this point, but I'm not going to back them on this. Nobody can ever say anything that will convince me in saying that Twitch needs to roll an ad pretty much every single time you go on a stream. It's absolutely insane. And even then, when the ads are over, you better hope you can at least watch 10 minutes minimum of that streamer without getting even more ads. It's insane, and it completely defeats the purpose of watching someone on Twitch unless you're paying that person, or maybe you're using, actually no, you can't even use Twitch Prime anymore for that because they took away that perk about a year ago. It's crazy to me. Absolutely crazy. It's anti-consumer. Man, I never thought I'd be one of those people who says anti-consumer, but it's the truth, guys. It's like Twitch is trying their hardest to drive you away instead of actually pulling you in. It makes no sense to me. Whereas on the other side of the coin, let's talk about Kick. What are the advertisements like on Kick? Well, I'll tell you this right now. There's not a single ad on Kick. No advertisements as of today, and actually the head of product design or whatever their title is at Kick, they promised to us there will never ever be forced advertising on Kick as a whole, because as of right now there are no ads, but at some point, yes, they will add ads, but that will always be up to the creator, the streamer, to roll those ads. So yes, guys, as of today, you can go on Kick, you can check out my Kick stream, anyone else's Kick stream, smaller, big creators, and there will be no advertising whatsoever, and I think that's absolutely huge. Think YouTube Premium, but on Kick. And guys, let me tell you, when you watch a YouTube video with ads, it kind of blows your mind and saying, wow, I haven't seen a YouTube ad in forever. It's the same thing when you go from Kick to Twitch. You start watching some Twitch streams and you see some ads pop up here and there, and you're like, wow, this is really, I mean, it's distracting. That's a great word, distracting. And guys, you do not get that experience on Kick whatsoever. It is 100% advertisement free, and I think that's incredible for both the creator and especially the viewer. All right, let's talk about revenue splits. Twitch takes a 50% revenue split of every $5 you give to your favorite streamers. That's your $5, guys. That's your $2.50 going into Amazon's pockets. Yeah, $2.50 doesn't seem like a lot of money, but guys, multiply that by hundreds or thousands, and that is a lot of money. A lot of money in Amazon/Twitch's pockets. That's your money they're taking. Instead of giving most of it to the streamer, which is what you probably intend, Twitch decides to take 50%. Whereas on Kick, Kick gives 95% revenue split to creators like myself. And that 5%, honestly, it doesn't even go to Kick. It goes to Stripe, which is the credit card processing software that they use, or platform rather. Yeah, I mean, I think we've all heard of Stripe, right? I have. So guys, this equates to about, for every $5 paid sub on Kick, the streamer, myself in this case, gets approximately $4.74. That's a lot better than $2.50. It adds up so much faster, which is great for creators who put the time in and the energy. Streaming is not easy. I'm not gonna, like sit here and pretend it's the hardest job in the world, because to me, it's not that difficult because I'm playing games, so I might as well play them live for the chat room, But not everybody is built for streaming. Not everybody knows how to keep a chat room entertained and occupied. I've seen so many streamers just sitting there and doing this. Just playing their games and not saying a single word. Me, I try to keep things interesting. And hey, I'm just gonna say this, it's gonna be so nice to get paid better for my time on Kick when compared to Twitch. I'm so excited. All right, so I've been absolutely praising about Kick, but obviously nothing is perfect, and that brings me to the next point in this video. What are the downsides of Kick as of today? Now, keep in mind, I'm currently recording this in mid-September of 2023, so things could very well change in a month or so. But as of today, Kick is pretty limited, at least when compared to Twitch, and one of the biggest limitations for creators is the lack of a bits currency. On Twitch, 1 bit is 1 penny, 100 bits is $1, 1,000 bits is $10. Well, we don't have that on Kick, at least as of right now. But I'm pretty sure it's been confirmed. We're getting what they're calling Kicks. Not like the cereal, just K-I-C-K-S on Kick. It makes sense, and I assume it's going to be exactly the same as it is on Twitch. 100 kicks is going to be $1, 1,000 kicks, $10, so on and so forth. You get it. Also, as of today, there is no official support for stream alerts on services like Streamlabs and Stream Elements, but I assume that's coming at some point. However, there is one platform that works great for Kick, and it's called Botrix. B-O-T-R-I-X. I'll link it right below if you guys are interested in streaming on Kick and setting up your stream alerts. But yeah, guys, Botrix has been working great. I've been using it myself for like 2 weeks now, and it's been awesome. And finally, last but certainly not least, this is the one probably most important to me because I do a lot of my stream viewing downstairs on my Xbox Series X. Currently, I watch a lot of Dr. Disrespect on YouTube, but I would love if I could watch my favorite streamers on Kick on my Xbox. But currently, as of today, you cannot do that unless you AirPlay it or whatever. Not AirPlay, but you know what I mean, just cast it to your favorite device. But yeah, as of today, there are no Kick streaming or viewing apps on both Xbox and PlayStation. But this was talked about back in March, saying that it's coming eventually. But then again, it is September, so I assume they're still working on it. I don't know. But I have to hope we're going to get a Kick viewing app at least, because honestly, I'm not concerned about streaming from my console. I would just rather watch on my console. I mean, anyway, I'm hoping we get that before the end of 2023. All right, the next thing I want to talk about is the fact that I realize this change will upset some people because this is a big change. Some people are absolutely tied to Twitch, and I get that. I'm not saying stop watching Twitch. Some people like Twitch. Me, I don't really watch a lot of Twitch because the advertisements just drive me crazy. I do most of my live stream watching on YouTube and Kick. So anyway, I realize this change is going to upset some people, and it's completely understandable, but I'm just going to say this. I do things for me. I do these big changes with myself in mind, my future, and moving forward, I am very confident in seeing Kick help me out as a platform. I see it being beneficial, and honestly guys, I peaked on Twitch a long time ago, so streaming to Kick at this point in my streaming career, it really can hurt me. If anything, it's going to be a nice little reset, a nice fresh start, and I'm so excited to see what it does for me. Also, keep in mind, I've made big choices like this in the past that have made a lot of people mad, but they always worked out in my favor. The 2013 Mac Pro campaign upset so many people, but guys, we absolutely killed it within like, what, 24 hours of that going live. Now, would I do that sort of thing again today? No, because Patreon's a huge help, and things have changed. Times have changed. I've changed. I've evolved. I've gotten better and smarter with my money. But hey, with that said, that just happens to segue into my next point, and that's Patreon. When I launched a Patreon campaign almost 10 years ago, so many people were upset with me. So many people. And I briefly toyed with the idea of just calling it off. And man, am I glad I did not, because Patreon has been an absolute game changer and life changer. I will not be in this house if it wasn't for Patreon, and that's how important it is to me. And I'm so glad I did not listen to the people who doubted me. I listened to the people who supported me, and I listened to myself. I listened to my gut. I listened to my heart. I know that's cheesy, but I know what is best for me in my life. And that's why I'm confident in moving my streaming efforts over from Twitch to Kick. Yeah, I'm sure some people will be upset, and that's perfectly fine, but this is my decision, my content, and well, I'm excited for those who do support me to follow me along over to Kick. Okay, so with all that said, what is my Kick streaming routine going to look like? Well, first of all, I'll say this. I am looking to be the most flexible streamer I have ever been. And by that, I mean, I typically stick to a tight schedule. As of today on Twitch, I go live on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays right around 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern. Those days are officially behind me as of this Friday, which will be my first exclusive live Kick stream. And by that, I mean my schedule, it's out the door. Literally, because there's a door there. Okay, but seriously, guys, I am not sticking to a schedule. I am going to stream when I want to stream. For example, sometimes I'll wake up, make my coffee, and stream with you guys for a couple hours. Maybe watch some tech news on YouTube, maybe watch a movie, maybe play some Fortnite or Valorant, Call of Duty, whatever. Maybe check out a new game. Guys, I just want to be extremely flexible. I don't want to stick to a schedule. I don't want to feel the need to stream at 10 p.m. just because I've stuck to schedules in the past. Those days are behind me, and I'm so excited to just do what I want to do when I want to do it. Now, with that said, weekend streams are still kind of scheduled in a way because I love streaming on the weekends. Fridays and Saturdays are my favorite days to stream, and that's not going to change anytime soon. So Friday and Saturday night, still expect me to go live around like 9 or 10, but don't expect me to go live exactly around 10. I might go live around 11. I might go live at 8 p.m. It completely depends on me and my schedule outside of streaming. I don't want to schedule my streams anymore. I just want to do what I do at any moment in time. So yes, this means nighttime streams and daytime streams. And I'm sure that latter part is going to make many people happy because I've had so many people reach out and say, David, I want to watch your streams, but I can't because I'm sleeping. And guys, honestly, I don't blame you. Sometimes I've streamed till like 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning because I'm crazy. But now, moving forward in the future, I want to start streaming maybe at 10 o'clock in the morning, 12 p.m., 2 p.m. in the afternoon, 5 p.m., 6 p.m., you know, whenever. I just want to be free. I don't want to stick to a schedule because then it feels like work to me. I just want to enjoy myself. And that's it. This has been a somewhat long video. Yeah, it's getting up there. I'm watching myself in OBS over here. But yeah, guys, if you have not ever checked out my Twitch streams, please, I invite you to check me out on Kick. And yeah, I realize the irony. That pillow will be gone by Friday. But my final Twitch stream ever will be this Wednesday around 10 p.m. But of course, by the time you see this video, the stream might be over already. But yeah, I mean, I'll say it again. Please join me on Kick. I appreciate it. And hey, if you're not into gaming, sometimes I don't play games. Sometimes we watch YouTube videos. Sometimes we listen to music. And sometimes I'll actually watch movies, guys. Honestly, guys, I would love to host watch parties on Kick where we just watch movies on YouTube or movies that won't get me in trouble with copyright and all that stuff. I want to be free. I want to have fun. And all of this will be done advertisement free. I cannot say that enough. That is one of the biggest reasons why I'm moving over to Kick. I'm sick of the ads. And plus, the higher pay is certainly nice. So who knows? This can be a really good move for me, guys. And if it fails, then it fails. But I can tell you this. I will never, ever be coming back to Twitch. I don't hate Twitch. I'm not like one of those people who just hates a platform. I'm just not that interested in streaming on it ever again. At least after this Wednesday. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your continued support. Check me out on Kick. Of course, that's linked right below. Kick.com/David DeFranco. It's the same as it is everywhere else. YouTube, Twitch, Threads, X. I'm everywhere, guys. Give me a follow. I appreciate it. I hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you so much for your continued support, and I'll see you on Kick. Peace.